Orleans and the Dominican Republic. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. So stepping in, Mike Trout.
Leading off for New Orleans, the left fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. And
Count
there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2. Now that's popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Standing in, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Now batting, Alex Bregman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Gehrig has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Chipper.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this finds the seam. Looks like extra bases for Chipper. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Crowd on the run, and they can't run it down. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. First offering on its way. 4-1. Jones over at second. Gehrig at first, 1 gone. Skied into very shallow right. Gwynn is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 men on, 2 out, and here comes Junior. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker. Hit out towards second. He's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping into the box, number 13, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 13.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Griffey waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tony.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And this one's
1-0.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Slider laid off for a ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Alomar rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting ninth.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. The pitcher, Adam Wainwright, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Griffey Jr. stands at second with no outs. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And a relay home. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Ryan Sandberg.
The second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in the inning.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will beat the tag. It's safe at the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The third base.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And Edmonds won't get there. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Striding in once again, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Left side, but well foul. The 0-1 delivery. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 19.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Gwynn
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
2-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ken Griffey Jr. looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam
50.
Wainwright. And a
Adam.
chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A bouncer to the left side, to his right, Lindor. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher.
Into the box, A.J. Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Adios, pelota. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Lou Gehrig. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Mays. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mays.
Wainwright gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Now in the box, Ken Griffey Jr.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, Mike Trout.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the run is Mays. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1-0 the count. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Striding in, Roberto Alomar. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Alomar.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And Wainwright opens with a changeup, good for strike one. Line drive to center field. Griffey Jr. has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Oh, and 2, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Jr. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 35.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at. Bat. Runner goes for second. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Wainwright comes set. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mays moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 1-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Settling in now, Peter Alonso. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mays is there. And the inning is over. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chipper Jones. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. This is line to left. Trout is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, A.J. Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, He didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
In now,
Number
Lou
4.
Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing called strike, 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Wainwright comes set. First pitch on the way.
May.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey Jr. is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Adam Wainwright getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So striding forward now, Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses for ball 1. In the dirt here. In time, and he is nailed at second. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Sandberg from shallow right, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Trout is going to get there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Jim Edmonds. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing.
And we'll have to leave it there. As now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The left fielder, Mike.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Griffey. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting. Third
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Lindor is there. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that was digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Cody Bellinger will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Bellinger
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Wainwright still with just the 1 run allowed through 6 1/3. That ball is absolutely crushed. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn is there now, and he has it for the 2nd out. Standing in, A.J. Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is pulled into right. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 13.
Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Throw into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Gwynn.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's ball 3 in the dirt.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Number 24.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Griffey Jr. is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 50.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Wainwright.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's 1-1. This is line to left. Griffey Jr. is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Dominican Republic. The first baseman.
Lays off 1-0.
Number 4.
Right side. To his left, Sandberg. And there's 1 down now. At the plate, Willie Mays. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here comes Junior. A high fastball is in there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Alonso moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Roberto.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ryan.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one.
1-1.
No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Mays on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Francisco Lindor. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Seared down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay. Chipper sets down the tag, but they won't get him. He's in with a triple.
The third
coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Lindor takes his lead at third with 1 away. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Edmonds on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 13.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he will get there to make. Striding in to start the 9th, Jim Edmonds. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
Low for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. He's there and records the first out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. This is pulled into right. Gwynn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. It's flagged down deep in the hole.
Now batting, right
now
fielder.
at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Grounded up the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. And fellas, the out